I am Alessio. I'm from Italy, and I'm from Pagani Garage. And this is my friend, and we work together.
I'm Tommy Flowers. I'm from Michigan originally.
So I love classic cars all my life. I work in a classic car. I drive classic cars, and I love all the vintage style, all the vintage world. I'm a vintage hunter.
And I grew up, I was born just outside of Detroit, basically in a junkyard, that my grandfather owned. Been around cars all my life, My father always had hot rods, uncle's always building cars, and that's what got me into it. We wanted to make a little video and explain kind of what we do and our levels as to what we do so people can understand. We build old cars, we build Restomods, we do a little bit of restoration work, a little bit of maintenance. Give you an example. We're going to use a few of our cars today, a few of our different levels of builds today to give people an idea. Full Restomod is old car, still has the old style, still looks like an old car, but we have all the safety and all the modern conveniences of a new car. Our example of that we have here would be our 77 Dodge truck. Started out life as a 77 Warlock, 318, automatic, junk brakes, junk suspension, carburetor. It was okay in the 70s, not okay today. So what we have is a later model Ram 1500 frame underneath it that we've cut, narrowed down to fit the body and fit the dimensions of the original frame. So we have late model suspension, we have stock late model brakes that can be easily serviced anywhere. We have rack and pinion, disc brakes all the way around. We've also put in a 5.7 Hemi with an overdrive transmission. You get in, you hit the key, you go. You want to drive it to work, you drive it to work. You don't have to prepare ahead of time, you just go.
Stronger and safety.
Stronger and safer. But you still look cool. Driving a 77 Warlock is a lot cooler than driving a 2005 Dodge Ram truck.
Ah, yes.
Our next level would probably be our 66 Mustang that we're building.
Okay, it's a regular restoration.
Regular restoration with a few little upgrades. This car is 100% original on the outside. A few little things for style, different hood with a scoop on it. It's got the Shelby fins on the back. But we have disc brakes all the way around. We have independent suspension on the front. We have rack and pinion on the front. Still has a small block with a carburetor on it to make it a little nicer.
Original interior.
Original styling interior. We're going to be going with digital gauges. As many
little
small upgrades to make the car nicer. This isn't going to be a car to drive every day, but this is going to be a car that if you wake up Sunday morning and just decide you want to take it, you can take it.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about it driving down the interstate at 90 mile an hour because it'll stop, it handles,
it's a regular
runs.
restoration, not a Restomod, not custom, nothing.
Yeah. Our third example would be our Land Rover Defender.
Yeah.
Now, this is a 94?
93, 94.
93,
yes.
94 Land Rover Defender. Defenders are cool. It's like a bulletproof Jeep. The weak link with the Defenders is the motors.
Yes.
The motors and transmissions, sometimes they run, sometimes they don't.
Not power.
No power. Anybody that's ever had a Land Rover with the aluminum V8, they overheat. You overheat it one too many times, the motor's junk.
Yeah.
So this customer brought us this car. He didn't want to change anything. He loved the style. He loved everything about it, but it didn't run. He was tired of it breaking down. It didn't make any power. So this one is just a simple 6.2 LS3 a few custom upgrades on the motor, mostly a stock motor, a little over 400 horsepower. We do have a 6L80E in it, so we have the convenience of the 6-speed.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth when it shifts. We've upgraded to electric power steering. We didn't reinvent the wheel on this one. We just wanted to make it a little nicer, something that you can go have fun.
Yes.
It's still the same truck, but you can have a lot more fun when you're driving it.
So in the end, we like 2-3 different styles. We can do everything in the end, but or we do some restoration with a little upgrades, or we do just the motor, the motor, ME swap, LS swap, depend in any car.
In any car. Yeah.
Or we can do a full custom from the frame. Custom frame, change the frame, the body, the motor, brakes, everything. So from $20,000 job to $200,000 job.
Yeah.
And we are specializing, and we love to do Restomod for many things.
And anything from you have an old car that got passed down through your family, you want to be able to drive it again.
Exactly.
All the way to I want to build something cool and take it to Barrett Jackson and get my $200,000 out of it. We do everything
We can do it.
and everything in between.
We can do it.